Alright YouTube, we're back with the Back to Basics of another Back to Basics video. We just broke down the single back or the shotgun bunch. Let's hop into the gun tight. I want to talk to you about the gun tight. Or not really gun tight, just a compressed set. And so we're just going to use studs. We can use any play, it doesn't matter. We're just going to talk universal stuff. And for this play, we're just going to use the common courtesy of the bench, just because everyone loves that play. Okay. Let's talk about bunch and why it's a critical component to offense this year. What you saw all year, though, was these streaks, the inside passing, and all that. That's not going to be there next year. So we're going to have to get back to basics. Yeah, Marina. Shotgun tight is an effective formation. Yes, Marina. Sorry, guys. My sister is freaking out today. But anyways, why this formation is so good is because of the alignment. Now, you guys take a look at it. We have 4 wide receivers, but they're all together, so we can use quick reads, quick rubs to effectively beat anything. Now, what this is really effective for is beating man coverage. And routes we know that beat man coverage are out routes this year, so what we can do is we can take Welker here, we can put him on an out route. Then we can put Gronkowski on a quick drag. And another thing we can do is we can take like Brandon Lloyd here, we can put him on a curl, and we can take Aaron Hernandez. And in Madden 13, I would say put him on a fade, but since we're preparing for Madden 25, we're going to have to go ahead and put him on an out route, or some kind of slant or something different, maybe a streak. Okay. And also you want to have a flat route on the field at all times, so Demps is going to service that. Now, first read is going to be Jeff Demps. If they blitz off the edge like they just did there, you're going to have that very simple. This is all hot routes. It's not anything special. Okay. If they, your second read is going to be your drag route. Now, so your drag route is going to be underneath every zone. Because of the way the routes work, you're going to use this drag to be a nice quick read in case they are in a zone. Next read is going to be your out route, and this is essentially going to be a curl flatted out route. We have the wheel route. You see how that's going to be able to beat man coverage, and should be able to beat most zones. So we have that. We have our quick throw to the running back. Moving across the field, we're going to take a look at the curl. It's going to beat man. And I think we really underestimated curls and in routes this year. Lately, I've been throwing this a lot, and I've been having a lot of success. Excuse me. And then your final read is going to be just a lob ball streak, and what that's going to be able to be used to beat is going to be able to beat cover 0 blitzes, situations where they try to blitz us without any coverage on the backside, and that's an effective route. You need to be using the streaks because it stretches the defense. It makes the defense, it forces them to play deep. If it's not there, don't throw it. But I mean, most of the times, if everything else is that we are reading that's locked up, a lot of times it's going to move either in some kind of maximum coverage defense or some kind of cover 2. And there you see, against the cover 2, you can just very easily throw the streaks. Okay. Another thing you might want to consider is maybe putting Hernandez here on a curl, leading Lloyd on that corner route, putting Welker on your smart out route, and the same stuff on the right. And this is effectively going to be used to beat man. You see how it's just going to pick off the dude. Essentially, we're using a natural pick and rub situation or a gun type formation to beat man coverage. So that's a nice little quick universal hot routing from this formation. The other thing I want to talk a little bit about today is the effectiveness of gun type formation against man coverage. We'll talk a little bit about how we can utilize some universal hot route stuff that's not really complicated in order to beat man coverage. Now, one thing I don't see a lot of people doing this year is outside passing streaks off man coverage. You see that, actually I need to clear that out. Excuse my poor passing. I'm just going to clear out the space, and you guys come in under out there correct. I'm just going to pass it to the outside, just lob it up, and you see it just seems like that's almost 100%. The way the game plays this year, just seems like that's open. We have that, we're using a streak, which we all know about streaks this year. Especially, we're throwing them a different way than everybody else does. Just a nice little lob pass, and just put some touch on it. It's literally a lob. You do not blow it that fast. Trust me. You're just gonna sit back, just lob it as soon as he gets the beat press animation. You want to let him get off the bump a little bit, and then throw it. And it's gonna beat 2 min under, which if it beats 2 min under, we already know it's gonna be cover 0. So we can use that streak to do that. We use it on both sides of the field. So like we were talking about earlier in our earlier hot route, utilizing the streak to stretch the field, and this is really going to do that. When you think about it, they really can't run 2 men under on one route, and it's just a nasty route to defend, but we just don't think about that. The next hot route I want to make on this play is I want to take Hernandez here. I'm going to put him on a zip route. We're going to talk a little bit about that in a minute. I also want to put Welker here on an in route, a smart route, and Brandon Wood here on the drag. So now you see what we have here with this play, and then the wheel route to depth plays. We're going to motion snap Hernandez 2 steps to the left here. I'm going to show you something. When you motion step a zig, when it snaps back in, you see it's basically like a quick slant. It's going to beat man coverage there. And then another thing I want to show you real quick is whenever he turns, so if he comes back and then he turns around, you see it's also going to beat man there. Actually, I have to clear that drag out. Excuse my stupidity. So that we should be clear on that side of the field. Motion snap. And if we wait a little bit, you see the pass to the outside here. And we're going to coverage that way. So it's a 2-window view out of one route, which is nice. So that's why we have that route on the field. That's why we have a streak on this side of the field. That's why we have the drag coming from Lloyd and not Welker. So we have space. And we can put Welker on a curl or an in route. And I like the wheel route dibs. That's a nice flat read to kind of establish that. Your first read on this play is going to be the wheel route, of course. And if you take a look here, we're in man coverage. See how effective the wheel route is against man out of a gun type formation. They're going to have to make an adjustment. It's a very crucial, critical route to defend. They're not going to be able to do it in just a standard 2-man coverage. Your next read on this play is going to be your lob streak to Gronk, especially if they're in bump coverage. Lob it up to the outside. It's just a straight pass to the outside. The dude won't guard it. Understand that you have that. Don't rely on that as don't force that. But if they are in a bump coverage situation, then go ahead and take that. The next read is going to be Brandon Lloyd on a quick drag. You see the quick drags in gun type formations are really effective against beating man coverage. And then your last read is the 2-window route. Or not your last read, but your next read is going to be the first part of the zig. When he comes back to the inside, right there is where you want to hit him, and that's where you want to hit him right there. So got that. And then your final read is going to be, or your next read is going to be Welker on this in route, and you just want to throw it right there, and you see you're going to get that animation. Last read on this play is going to be your boy Hernandez on his final portion of that route. And he cuts to the outside. Right there. And the only issue with that, as you saw there, the one problem with motion snap that I have seen is there will be a jump at sometimes. Sometimes they will jump that. If they do jump, they just regress. Which usually, that's why it's our last read, because it's like 50%, or not 50%, but like 80% works, 20% doesn't. But you have it, so I you need to analyze that through. That's 2 quick plays we can run out of this. And we always have the draw with a block to the strong side, so it's block left. On slide line to the left here, we can basically run it like a sweep. And then one other thing I want to talk about real quick before we get out of here is zone beating concepts from gun tight. We know how effective gun tight is for beating man coverage. Let's talk about how effective it is for beating zone coverage. And I call it gun tight. You can do this out of anything. Snugs is the most simple, but gun tight, tight doubles on, tight flex, snugs, everything. So we're just going to come out and just a random standard cover 3, just kind of show you what I want to talk about. So we're going to use the same hot routes we used to play before. I'm going to leave Welker on curl this time though. See when he snaps back, he's going to get that inside position on the flat route there. So we have that. So just know that route will still be effective. About the lob streak to Gronk. The lob streak to Gronk is going to be guarded, but it's going to be able to be user copied. Okay. he's gonna split zone. Basically, what he's gonna do is when the zone goes to guard the flat route, you're gonna have a pass to the outside, and it's gonna sit in between the zone. Basically, essentially curl flats. Basically, essentially an out route, and that's why pass leads are so effective this year. I think that will still be in the game. I think that's still gonna be good. But anyway, and then what about your drag? Well, your drag is definitely gonna be beating man coverage. The streak's gonna pull the yellows out, and you're gonna be able to beat man that way. And then you also have the in route to Welker, which is also gonna beat man. Or not man zone, because he's gonna split. But the thing is, you're not gonna throw that route if the drag's open anyway. So there's really no point in showing it, to be honest, because you're only going to throw that route if they go to the drag. If they go to the drag, then you're going to throw them in. So like here, they sucked into the drag, and I can flip the in right behind them. So kind of what we're doing with that. And then as far as the cool part about this is we can use the corner routes the same way we can use the out routes. Just passing to the outside there, and they work the same as out routes. They're just corner routes now. It's just a different read. So that's kind of cool. And then you can use inside slot streaks. To beat whatever. So just a nice little formation in the Gunsnards. Trying to get back to basics today, showing you guys how to beat man coverage from gun type formations. This will work out of anything. These are just universal hot routes you can do to make your game more effective. Make sure you're making your reads. Make sure you're making your progression reads. After that, guys, you should be good. Thanks for checking out the gun type formation breakdown today. Appreciate it, and see you guys next time.